Hey YouTube, it is me, SHEIN of ethicalscloset.com, and welcome back to my channel. As always, love having you guys here, and I am back with another SHEIN try-on haul. I actually really enjoy doing these videos. You guys seem to really enjoy me doing these videos, so I am back with another one. This time around, you guys, it's not the best try-on, I'll be honest, and I'm a little bummed by it, but you will see what I mean when I get into the try-on portion. Before I do any of that, I have a not a big announcement, I have a quick announcement that a lot of you will probably be interested in. So if you watched my Dia & Co try-on haul, I did mention in that video that Hayat Rita, who is the mastermind behind the 2018 trip to Ghana, she will be doing another trip this year in 2019 during the Christmas season. So I will ask you, if you are interested in traveling with Hayat to Ghana in 2019, please follow her Instagram and her social media to get all of the updates, because I know none of it. Okay, all I know is that it's currently going to take place during Christmas, and I do know that it's going to be a co-ed trip. So your husband, your boyfriend, your best male friend is welcome to come along if you choose to, if they would choose to. I don't have a lot of info right now. I'm not sure of dates. I'm not sure of how long you're going to be gone. I'm not sure of how much it's going to cost. I don't know where you're going in Ghana. I don't know where you're staying in Ghana, but please follow Hayat. Hayat will let you guys know all the information that she has planned for Gone to Ghana in 2019. I will leave her information in the description box, so follow her if you have any interest in traveling with Hayat to Ghana in 2019. Moving on, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am SHEIN of Ethical's Closet, and I do a lot of things here on this channel. I do some hair, some makeup, some fashion, some travel, and a little bit of inspiration. So go ahead and hit that red button down below and subscribe to my channel, because I'm awesome. My subscribers are awesome. And I just feel like you should come on in and join the awesome family. But if you are oldie but a goodie, you know I have nothing but love for you. So please, both of you, hit that bell button down below so you do not miss another upload from me. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and try on these clothes from SHEIN. So to start off this video, I'm going to start with this leopard print skirt here. And the thing is, I liked the material. I mean, I like the print, but the rest of it is gonna be a solid no-go. I have mine in a 3X. For those of you who are new to my channel, I typically wear an 18, 20, or 2X. With SHEIN, I usually will always size up. This skirt, it is super boxy. It fits around my waist, my thighs, and sort of my hip area, but it's just boxy once it gets below that. And I was kind of like, okay, this is how we all show up. This is how we pulling up today. There's absolutely no stretch in the skirt whatsoever. Well, it's like a minuscule, like this much stretch in it. I didn't have a hard time putting it on, zipping it up. I had no hard times doing that. It does have a side zipper and then a hook and eye closure on the inside of it. Putting it on was very easy, but it just, I didn't really feel comfortable in it at all. The material is very lightweight, a little on the thin side. It's not super see-through, but I mean, it's not lined whatsoever. So I was really kind of bummed about this, and I don't even know how I feel about it on me. It's very nice, and I think there's so much you could do with it, but we gon' just, it's a strong no for SHEIN here. Moving on to the red top that I wore with it. Now, I love this red top. The red top I actually am fully here for. And it looks like this. I have it again in a 3X, and this maroon color is my favorite. I love how this top fits. I have nothing bad to say about this top. I love that it is a little bit more, it's not form-fitting at all whatsoever. I like to have a little bit more room through the stomach area. I do love the cutouts here at the top. I think that is very, very fun. And then the cold shoulder here. If you're not, a lot of people are not into cold shoulder. I love cold shoulder. I think it's awesome, and since I have to wear it, that's all that matters. The sleeves have a decent length. Maybe if it had like an inch and maybe another inch of material, I'd have been fully here for it, but not super bad. It has a blousey hemline here, and then at the elastic here. This does stretch, and actually what I do like about it is that if I pulled up the sleeves, they don't dig and get uncomfortable. You know, sometimes when you have elastic sleeves, it digs once you pull it up. Did not have that problem at all with this top. So I really love this. And I think this also came in like olive color and maybe like a black. So there are more basic colors if that's what you choose to go with, but I completely love how this top is. I would suggest though, however, to go with a strapless bra or a bra that is easily disguisable, because you can see through all of this. It's very hard to hide a bra that is visible. As you guys can see in the try on, you can see my bra right to the top of this. So I would highly suggest going with a strapless or something that can be disguised very easily. These next two pieces I really had high hopes for and was just supremely let down. So I'm gonna start with the bodysuit that I got. Now, I had never got a bodysuit from SHEIN ever before, so I was very intrigued by this one. So I was like, let me go ahead and try. Y'all know I like to try on bodysuits because you never know how a bodysuit is or isn't going to work out. I have mine in a 3X. I'm pretty sure I could have gone with a 2X because this 3X is very confusing. So it's a basic V-neck black bodysuit. This is the one you be an acrobat to stretch through your legs and snap in between. I will say that the snaps actually stay together. They don't pull apart, so that's a plus. You can't step into this because you'll stretch out the top, which you really, trust me, don't want. I found that I have to constantly adjust the top of this, so I was not happy about that. I feel like maybe if I had a 2X, that would have stayed put. And the sleeves are massive. I prefer, for me, bodysuits have to be form-fitting. I can't have a lot of room in bodysuits. And this thing, while the sleeves are long, that's a plus because you guys know I love long sleeves. But these things I had, they were just, you would have thought I had this bodysuit for years and it would just stretch the hell out. It was entirely too big. I definitely need to size down to a 2X. And the thing about it is bodysuits are staples in my collection. I like bodysuits because I can wear them with everything. And I like being able to wear this with jeans or a skirt or something like that. Like this is, it's a bummer that it's too big. It's very soft and it's a t-shirt material, stretchy, fits very well. I mean, in terms of having it on the body, but I definitely need to get my real size of a 2X because the 3X was just, no sis, not happening. Now on to this little jumper situation. Now this is an American jumper. I know those in the UK call sweaters jumpers. This thing I had such high hopes for. I really, really did, because on the website it was super cute. Now it's this brown corduroy situation. I like corduroy. I don't care what nobody says. I like corduroy. I am so thoroughly just beyond confused by this thing. I have mine again in a 3X. I don't know if it came in a 4X. If it did, I don't know. The top of it, entirely too big. I had so much room in the bust area because this is supposed to cover the bust. This was just not working for me. There's no stretch in the waistband, so I was in here struggling to just breathe in this thing. And the back was cute. The back of it was fire, but no. And the buttons, y'all see me struggling. If I breathe too hard, I'm busting a button here, fam. You know, and I have on shaper, so I could not imagine me without shaper. This thing would have been popped. I probably would have had a hole in the wall by the time a button flew off this thing. Like, let's just be honest. This is a no-go. And I'm so mad because I wanted it to work. And I almost feel like if this skirt, if the bottom portion was more of a skater skirt and not so A-line, I would probably have liked it a little bit more. But this skirt is not happening. I mean, this whole jumper situation is going to be a big fat 0. Yeah. Okay, this is not going to work for me in my life, and it's very unfortunate because it is absolutely adorable. So, such is life. This last look was actually my favorite. These two pieces ended up being two of my favorite pieces. So I'm gonna start with the coat here, which I am very surprised by how heavy this coat is. I was ready for this thing to be thin and non-functional in this cold weather, but this coat, kudos to you, SHEIN, for this phenomenal plaid situation that I have here. This coat is so well made. Like, I'm gonna clap it up to y'all because this is definitely working. I wore this in like 10-degree weather, okay? And y'all know it's cold here in New York right now. It's the middle of January. It's it's chilly. It's a little chill. So it's going on February by the time this video goes up. So I have mine in a 4X. I always size up in coats because I do keep in mind that I live in a cold climate. I'm probably going to have some sort of sweater underneath the coat. So I want to give myself space to have that underneath. The coat itself is lined very well. Now the problem I have with the lining, as you can see here, it's pilling. And it sucks because this is, when I took it off, I wore this jacket twice, this coat 2 times, and this is what's happening. Like, I'm pulling these little fuzzy balls off of it. And this is on the inside of the coat. Okay, that is that really bothered me because I'm like, this is a nice ass coat. Okay. The 4X also is a little tight around the back, around my back. I don't have a large back, so for it to be tight is very noticeable for me. Also, the sleeves are quite short, and I think that has to do with the back being small, thus it's going to shrink the coat on me. I do not like my wrists being visible when I have on a coat. I need it to be covered. I need the sleeves to be long enough, and this coat just did not do that. But I like the aesthetic of it. This is definitely something I probably would not button up. It has only one button closure on it, which is okay. It's more for like a vibe, a style. It's not so much super functional. I don't think that's the purpose of it. It's supposed to be like a look. It's a whole look. I will say that, and that's what I like about it. But the good thing about it is for the price you're gonna pay for it, it is quite heavy. It is well made. It's perfect for cold weather. It will keep you warm. That is what a coat is supposed to do. So I will give props to do, and that's what this coat is all about. I definitely love it. And it has 2 pockets. Pockets are well lined. Don't keep my hands warm. So the pros of it is the most important, is that it keeps me warm. The functionality of it is where it does become a problem because of the pulling and how it fits. Other than that, you know, I think it's worth it, to be perfectly honest with you guys, for what you're gonna wear it for. And the last part, which is the dress, this Windowpane midi dress. I have this dress in a 3X. Yes, it was inside out because I did the try on before I sat down and filmed. It is a 3X. And it looks like this very simple material. It is definitely on the long side. So it's not a maxi dress. It is meant to be a midi dress. So for us tall girls, it's going to hit us roughly about the mid calf area or mid shin. And that's where it's supposed to be. For my short and average height women, you can always chop off material. You guys have that luxury. It is short sleeve. So it's good for it to be worn under something, or if you live in a warm climate, obviously you could wear it as is. The material itself is not super thin. It's kind of like that crepe material, the typical of brands like this, that crepe material. But I mean, again, very functional. It has somewhat a lot of stretch, but it's cut a little on the big side. I have a 3X on, and I was hoping for it to be a little bit more form-fitting than it actually is. So I don't know if I hate it or love that. But I'm kind of into it in a certain, it's very weird. Like, I don't hate it, but I'm not like all the way obsessed with it. I did find myself having to pull it down a number of times, so maybe that's just because of how it's cut. It's a very simple t-shirt midi dress. Like, there's not much in terms of how the construction is. It's very simple, but that's what we like sometimes. Sometimes you just need simple shit, you know? But yeah, that's that one. And the neckline, not super high, but does not show any cleavage. You don't see any of the girls. So it's good for those of you who work in a certain type of work environment that can't show a lot, but you want to be fashionable. You got options, sis. So there you have it, you guys. That was my SHEIN try on haul. Total bummer for this time around. I think I only liked half of what I have, so you know, it's not much. You know, it is what it is. These things happen. Fashion is not always perfect, and you're not always gonna win. So it is what it is. I still would wear stuff from SHEIN because a lot of my SHEIN things actually are nice. So it's just one problem. It is what it is. So let me know what you guys thought about this video. Which pieces were your favorite? Would you still try on a brand even though you had kind of a bust with it one time? Before I get out of here, thank you to the SHEIN team for sponsoring this video. Links for everything that I have will be down below. Again, you guys, if you're interested in going to Ghana with Hayat, please follow her Instagram and all her social media. Her information will be in the description box down below to find out more about this trip to Ghana. As always, I am Shayna of @thickerscloset.com, and I will see you in my next video. Deuces, guys.